Oh, good. Are we all hydrated? Let's hydrate together. Oh, yeah. Remember the days when if you had workers, if you had people coming in to pick fruit on your farm, the farmers would put Worcester sauce in the water bags to stop the workers drinking too much water, because it was considered really bad if workers drank too much water. They wouldn't work as hard, and they would get stomach aches, and it was really bad for you. So they'd put all sorts of nasty stuff in the water to make it taste a bit horrible, so people would only have just enough to quench their thirst. Now, of course, we know that's garbage. Sounds like garbage time.
I just can't even. I don't know what to say. That's insanity.
No, it's absolutely true. That was the whole thing. Oh no, you can't let them drink too much water.
Wow.
Really? All these dehydrated workers on your farm. Dummies. Because anyone that ever got thirsty knew that it wasn't bad for you to drink water. It's really good. Good evening, everybody. Hello, Angie.
Hello.
How you going?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. I can't believe that bloke you do a breakfast show with. What's his name again? Michael Keelan. I can't believe. How long has he been working here? When I say working, coming in and being a host.
A while.
Yeah, and he's only just... He didn't know until you told him that there's a defibrillator out there on the wall, which I find amazing. It'd be horrible if one of us had a heart attack and Michael was standing around, because he'd just... Right, you're having an attack there, wish I could help.
Correct.
But unfortunately, I don't have the equipment. Oh, there's one on the wall. Flashing away. It's little light flashes. It's amazing. Anyway.
He knows a lot about plants, though.
Oh, he knows about plants.
Doesn't know about defibs on the wall.
But at least you told him there's a defib out there. I heard you tell him on the weekend. No, we've got one. Oh, right. Have we? Yeah, right. Yeah.
Is that a behind closed doors episode?
Oh, no, it's not actually.
No, okay.
However, there is one featuring you and Michael.
Oh, excellent.
Tonight.
Oh, great.
So that's going to be fun or not. Hi, Michael. You're on the air. Michael's on the air from Plimpton, Angie.
That's me. Hi, guys.
Plimpton. How are you?
Yeah. It reminds me of a bit of a joke. I'm not sure if you'll get it, though. But what's the worst thing that could happen to you whilst playing charades?
Or charades, but yeah. Let's not be picky. The worst thing that can happen to you while you're playing charades.
You fall over?
Having a heart attack.
Yeah, because people just go... Yeah, people go, falling down. Starring Michael Douglas.
Oh, yeah. That's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good.
That's funny. That's really good.
Good night, guys.
Thanks,
very
mate. The Night of the Living Dead. How many letters again? How many words again? Lying still and not moving. Was that a book or a movie? I think it was a movie.
Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty. Lying very still. We used to call it dumb charades.
Why?
We've stopped the dumb. No, because dumb as in you can't talk while you're doing it. It used to be called dumb charades.
Really?
And we just left off. We now leave off the dumb and just call it charades or charades.
Yeah. What's the difference between? Because I would say charades, but
it's American. It's an American pronunciation.
Charades.
We always say charades.
Oh, right.
Well, not now.
No. Meaning you.
People go charades now.
Charades.
Charades. Let's play charades. Yank. Where do you come from? Arkansas. Not that there's anything wrong with Yanks. That's racist. You can't say Yanks.
Oh, gosh.
No, you can't.
No. Anyway.
Our American cousins.
Did you get some Port Adelaide tickets?
Yes, I did!
Yay!
Thank you very much. And I deserve them. That's what's more.
How long did it take? Talk us through the process.
It's exhausting. It took me 3 minutes.
Of course.
You deserve it. I had an alarm set for 11:30, then another alarm set for 10 to 12. And then I was sitting in front of my computer. And, of course, they say on the website, Only try to get tickets on one device. If you use multiple devices, like, laptop, phone, iPad, it may lessen your chances. So, bull crap. I'm going on. We had 4 going. My phone, Cheryl's phone, iPad, and my laptop.
Which one got you the tickets?
My laptop, actually.
Right. Okay,
got on in about 3 minutes.
Steve Jobs.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. And I went on and stuck in my to the 2 barcodes. And I clicked on our section that we sit in normally with our membership, and I thought, oh, great, we're going to get in our own section. But then it just gave us tickets below our own section. We're down at ground level, which we don't like, but hey, first world problem. I think it just gives you the tickets it chooses.
So what's your prediction? Will they...
For
the game?
My prediction is they were really expensive.
No, for the game.
$400 and something later.
So will they win on Saturday?
No, wouldn't have thought so. Who are we playing? Western Bulldogs.
And Melbourne and Geelong, who will win out of that?
Melbourne.
Okay.
No, I wish it was Geelong because we beat them. And if we get through, but...
Last year you didn't, though, did you?
What, beat Geelong?
Yeah.
Don't know, but we've beat them just last week or whenever it was. I'd rather not play Melbourne because... And that's annoying. Melbourne's annoying because they don't even... footballers. They look like a bunch of pasty, skinny blokes. They're all pasty and skinny.
Oh, no.
But they keep winning.
They've got strength.
Yeah. Maybe that's the thing. Just get pasty and skinny. But I got the tickets. I'm quite happy about that. Couldn't get the barcode, the QR code to come up. And it just won't do it. So I printed them off, and I'm going to flash a piece of paper at the turnstiles probably. And that's the other thing. And then I heard there's all this controversy about you're allowed 10 at one per transaction. And I heard Pilco read out an email from someone saying, I've been a member forever, and during COVID I didn't lessen my membership. I stuck with them, and yet people are allowed to go on and buy 10 tickets at a time when members like me can't get... Well, the thing is you can't get 10 tickets if you've only got one barcode. It's 10 tickets per transaction. So if you've got 9 friends and they give you their barcodes, you can then get 10 tickets per transaction.
Yeah.
But only if they're members. You can't just have one barcode and then get 10 tickets for all your friends that aren't members.
Yeah.
Because then what if they can't go? Then you've got 10 empty seats or 9 empty seats.
Yeah.
People have got that wrong. And they need me to interpret it for them, Angie.
Yes, it sounds that way.
I made some butter on the weekend.
I know, you sent me a picture.
I sent you a photo. It's pink butter.
Now, why did you make it pink?
Because I felt like I wanted to make pink butter.
And did it?
Well, I wanted to make butter in Port Adelaide colours in case we get to the grand final and we have people over and have butter for hot dogs with Port Adelaide colour. But the trouble is it came out yellow. You know how butter is... Normally it's kind of white, and they colour it a bright yellow, but because the cream has probably got colour as well, it came out yellow. So when I mixed, I thought I can't make teal out of that. How do I make teal when it's already yellow? It's going to come out green if I put blue in it.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I've got to experiment, but anyway. Okay. So I thought, well, on this occasion, I'll just put some red in and it'll come out orange. So it came out pink.
Does it taste good?
Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic.
Oh, I've got some cream that's out nearly out of date, so I've got to do it in the next couple of days. I'll get you.
No, I wouldn't. I make it with fresh cream, otherwise the butter will go off quicker, probably.
Can you freeze it?
No. Why would you want to?
Well, because I don't eat that much butter.
Oh, well, why would you make it? I don't even put it.
I don't even put it yourself.
It is. It's great fun. I don't even put it in the fridge because it's too hard to spread. So you've got to have it quickly. But don't put the salt in while you're making the butter. Leave it till last.
Okay.
Because the salt might interfere with the butter making process.
I might not put salt in it because I'm not a salt person.
No, just a little bit.
No. It just adds to the flavour. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Yeah, I don't put salt on anything. I'm not a...
I just makes it salt. I put MSG in it. I've got a huge bag of MSG at home in the cupboard, yeah. I go to the butcher wholesaler, the butcher supplies place.
Yeah.
Down there on whatever road that is. Buy MSG. It's fantastic because it's a proper, true flavour enhancer. Amazing what it does to your taste buds. It's not salty. You can't even describe what it is. It just sends your taste buds crazy. It's fabulous.
Did you put MSG in your butter?
Yeah. No, I didn't actually. Didn't need to. So there's that. I have behind closed doors tonight. One of them featuring KG and Sam Tugwell, and one featuring Angie McBride and Michael Keelan. A couple of things I heard on their weekend breakfast show.
Of course. I thought I had a good weekend, but...
No.
We said something silly. We'll see if...
A couple of things that came out a bit silly.
Where would you see? Like, where would you be if we didn't say silly things? Honestly, what if we were so smart?
Nothing to do.
Correct.
Be a tragedy. So anyway...
Tragedy.
When the feeling's gone and you can't go on, it's tragedy. All right, well, we'll be back after these words and with some more stuff that's kind of tragic.
John Blake, weeknights from 7 p.m. on Adelaide's 5AA.
And when we get behind
1395, Adelaide's 5AA. This is the Sunday Roast, talking Adelaide sport.
Yes! Welcome everybody to the Sunday Roast, the legend of South Australia sport. KG with you. No, come on KG, don't start all that stuff. Come on, fire up son. And my co-host is on this beautiful Father's Day, Sam Tugwell. How are you, Tugger? Yes, good, KG. How are you? I am a fantastic, Tugger. And Tugger, isn't it good that I can call you Tugger? Well, I suppose so, KG. Yeah. Because Tugger, let's face it, normally you come on the radio and say Tugger. No, but your name is Sam Tugwell. It is, so I can call you Tugger or Tuggers, and it sounds a bit edgy, but I can't get into trouble for it. No, that's good, isn't it, KG? It sure is, Tugger. Okay. Right, and believe you me, you can believe me, you believe that I'll say Tugger whenever I can. You will, Ken. Tugger. And hopefully it's a great morning for fathers everywhere, KG. Yes, a great day for fathers, Tuggers. And I heard, KG, that you're going to lunch today. Yes, I am, yes, with my beautiful daughter Sally and my beautiful granddaughters Dakota and Hunter. But I heard that you're paying for your own Father's Day lunch. What's that about? Well, my two beautiful granddaughters, Hunter and Dakota, said, we're going to lunch today, Pop. Who's paying? And I said, well, your mum will be paying, which is my beautiful daughter Sally, right? And they said to me, and by they I mean my beautiful Hunter and Dakota, they said, no, Mum said you're paying. Oh, really? Yes, I said, how come it's Father's Day and I'm paying for lunch? Oh, what's going on, KG? I don't know, Tuggers. It's a bit rough, I reckon. Sure is. Although everybody knows that if my granddaughters Hunter and Dakota and my beautiful daughter Sally, Dad and Pop, why don't you jump off a cliff? Okay, now a lot going on in the world of football, Kent. My beautiful daughter Sally said, Dad, drink this bottle of Tabasco sauce, I'll gulp it down. We heard some great news today for the SANFL, KG. If my beautiful granddaughters Hunter and Dakota said, Poppy, why don't you rub this 80 grit sandpaper all over the balls? I would. You would. I cleaned that up. You did. I was going to say, I was going to make it, Pop, 80 grit sandpaper all over your balls. I thought David and Will would go,
yeah, I think eyeballs.
We can't play that. Cars, kids in cars. They don't know what balls are. People go crazy. I've heard David Pemberley say worse things than that on the air.
Coming.
Yeah.
Worse, isn't it?
Yeah, he says coming.
It's worse.
Well, it's a spice, Angie, so...
Coming.
No, David, come on. It is so.
Coming.
It's a spice. You can buy it in the shops. You can buy it off of the shops.
Coming.
Yeah. I said, David?
Coming.
Oh, blow it out your ass.
Oh, come on. Come on now. I reckon KG's changed his position too on the MCG. I heard him prattling on with, it was with you, I think. With you guys. With that other guy, what's his name? Michael Keelan. I don't know why I do that. Anyway, it's just for fun. Because he's saying, the grand final should be rotated between all the ovals and all the cities. I know I've heard KG say, no, the place for the grand, it belongs at the MCG. I've heard him say that. And I never changed his position. No, it should be rotated around the country. Be fantastic, fantastic at the Adelaide Oval. No, I suppose you're allowed to change your position on certain things. I suppose you're allowed to. Sure. Okay, then. I've got a bit I've got to ask you about. I'm dying to play it from your show, but I'll leave it till after Behind Closed Doors.
Can't wait.
So Burmo and Liam, I heard Simon Birmingham with Liam Bartlett. You know Liam Bartlett from 60 Minutes?
Yes.
It's my old mate. We worked together in Shepparton.
Yes.
We used to go out and get drunk together.
Really?
Yeah.
Lovely.
I know. I just wanted to say, show I am. It's my brush with fame because he's on 60 Minutes.
Yes.
Liam Bartlett.
Yeah.
The good-looking one. He used to make you sick because he was a good-looking young dude. He just stand there and chicks would gravitate towards you. I mean, girls. Members of the opposite, female gender. I said, oh, yeah, well, okay, well, so what? And he's really tall and a tall, good-looking one. But what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, he had I'm kind of on Burmo side here, Burmo the politician, yes. Simon Birmingham.
Yes.
Because Liam Bartlett asked him this question and then started carrying on about how it's, you realise, don't you, that we pay your wages, that it's public money. That old chestnut, we pay your wages.
Yeah.
I thought it was a bit less than good journalism, and Burmo fought back.
What about the public money that was already given? It's not your money. You realise that, don't you? You are on the public purse. We're paying you.
Yes, I don't need smart-ass questions, thanks. Of course I realise these are taxpayer
dollars.
One. And with taxpayer dollars...
Don't need smart-ass... I thought that was good.
Good on you.
You see, Burmo was totally ticked off. It's a bit cheap, though. I mean, ask a real question if you want to get to the bottom of something. Don't just go off on theatrics and say, it's our money and that we pay your wages. We employ you. No, you know that, don't you?
Imagine if Simon had gone, oh, yeah, no, kid. I know.
What?
Something shock.
What?
I'm sorry.
What did Angie say then?
You dump me.
I didn't know.
You better.
What, really? Oh, it's too late now.
I dump myself.
Well, it doesn't matter. No one understood what you said, so. Hey, Chris, you're on the air. Hi, Chris.
Hello, Blakey and Angie. Now, I hope you'll find this interesting. I was looking at a slideshow online today of boats of the rich and famous.
Boats? Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't believe the mouth-watering figures of the value of some of these.
Yeah.
But on another side, I came across a Russian business, Roman Abramovich. Am I pronounce Abramovich? Does that sound right? I'm sure.
I have no idea. But
yeah, and he evidently owns the Chelsea Football Club.
Oh, okay.
And his boat is worth $1.5 billion.
What does a $1.5 billion boat have that a $75 million boat doesn't have?
Well,
a heli. Can you shut that dog up?
Oh,
Chris?
Cheetah. Yep. Sorry, I'll just move.
Well, don't be cruel to the dog, but just
no. It's going deaf and it gets spooked.
That's one thing you have to consider when you're a neighbour and you have a barking dog next door complaining about it. You've got to realise it may make the owner slightly less than nice to the dog, so you've got to really take that into account if you make an official complaint.
And they bark sometimes.
So get me into trouble, you little shit. And you don't want that to happen.
On that boat, quickly.
Back to you, Chris.
It does have 2 peli pads, 2 swimming pools, and a mini submarine.
Yeah, one wonders.
It needs a submarine.
One wonders why. Oh, it definitely needs a submarine. But why do you need 2 helipads? I mean, one surely is enough.
And 2 swimming pools. Anyhow, I hope you found that interesting.
I did. It's kind of confusing as to why you needed to tell me now. But hey,
well, we got to hear. What's your dog's name? Cheetah. Chris? Cheetah. We got to hear Cheetah.
Cheetah. Well, the white dogs. We've got 2, and she's on Kangaroo Island for 5 days. And my main job is to look after her dogs.
Oh, good luck.
Well, the dog's sounds like a beautiful dog. You be nice to it. We love dogs around here. All right. Hey, that's a good story. Thanks.
Okay.
Good on you, Chris. Bye. Yeah, yachts. I mean, some of those boats you see are just kind of amazing. But I think you they make some money out of them by leasing them out to companies to have parties on and stuff like that. They lease them out. Same with big mansions. You see people on the shore of Sydney, the big mansions. How the 2 people just live there and they lease them out for huge parties for people at big money. Sorry, I'm making a noise with the thing. I was just making an adjustment.
Needs a bit of WD-40.
Listen. Needs some WD-40.
Hey, I'm going to ask, remind me.
Wait, you're listening to the microphone.
I need to ask you something because you're smart.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I need to get some Brasso.
Oh, yes.
Is there a natural thing you make so I don't have to buy Brasso?
No, Brasso's better.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. And Silvo, it's the same stuff. It's got ammonia in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I swear by that stuff.
Yeah, I need to get some
I haven't
Brasso.
found anything that works as well. It's like cleaning the oven. If one more person and one more YouTube video tells me I can do it with bicarb soda and vinegar, rack off. It doesn't work.
Well, I did look online and it said for brain, white vinegar and salt.
Oh, piffle sticks.
And I didn't have any of them.
Yeah, no, it doesn't do it. They might clean it off. I don't like Brasso. Sorry.
I've got to get myself some Brasso.
Yeah. What's the one? I think it's Oven Power, the one that comes in a box.
Yes, that's very good.
Deadly poisonous. It'll take your skin off if you go even within 3 feet of it, but boy, it cleans the oven beautifully. Oh my God, sparkles. Better take a break, Ange, and we'll be back after these words.
John Blake, weeknights from 7 p.m. on Adelaide's 5AA.
We now present the top 5 reasons it's a good idea for Bird in Hand Winery to demand that patrons are fully vaccinated.
Number 5.
Because if anti-vaxxers are against putting a 95% effective vaccine in their arm, they shouldn't be allowed to put 17.5% effective alcohol in their mouth.
Number 4.
Because if you're letting a good wine breathe, it makes no sense if you can't.
Number 3.
Because it's a good sign we might be finally getting back to normal. That's assuming you're a glass half full of Cab Sav type person.
Number 2.
Because it's so difficult getting your vaccination certificate onto your phone by first logging into MyGov, then linking your health records and making sure your Medicare details are exactly the same as your MyGov details, otherwise it doesn't work. It'll be a real pleasure to drag it out and proudly flash it at the door.
Number 1.
Because, as the old saying goes, a bird in hand is worth 2 jabs in the arm. Yeah, what do you think? That goddamn vaccination certificate, the time I had trying to get it onto my phone.
Oh, I haven't tried yet. I've taken a screenshot of it, but I haven't.
I ended up getting it on my phone, but I'm not sure how. That's how complicated. That's how complicated it was. I don't know what I did. It's really annoying, but I've got it there. I don't know where I'm going to use that. Perhaps if I go to Bird in Hand.
Yes.
I fully support them. What's wrong with that? Patrons and staff have to be fully vaccinated. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, they got
it's their winery.
Got a bit of flack online.
Oh,
people love writing nasty comments online.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's their winery. They can do what they like. There are certain things that are written into law that you can't discriminate against, like someone's sexual orientation, their religion. You can't turn someone away at the door because they're Roman Catholic. That's illegal. Or because of their race.
Yeah, but then you could argue why are they turning people away because they're not vaccinated, isn't it? The same thing? No, because the other things are written into law. There's no legislation that says you can't discriminate against someone because of their vaccination status. And in the old days, the word discrimination used to mean someone who was thoughtful and well thought out and thought things through. He's a very discriminating man. It was a good word. No, I think it's a good idea. Hey, Adele. Hi, you're on the air, Adele.
Hi, Blakey. Hi, Angie.
Hello.
You're not sure that Port's going to win. You should be confident.
No, because at least if I'm not confident, then I won't be disappointed. If I get too confident, I can get disappointed.
Yeah, but the thing is...
Otherwise, I can just say, yeah, I didn't think they'd win.
No, but the good thing is we've got a team that we've got that many players fit, whereas they've got their cap out likely, and they've got another player out.
Wasn't it great when we brought Sandpal Pepper back on the last game, and the crowd loved it? And he
4 minutes.
Came on and kicked 2 goals.
Yeah.
Stuck it right up the selectors and said, listen.
4 minutes, he kicked 2 goals.
Yeah, it was so great.
We had that many good players. We've got good players, and I'm fully vaccinated.
Oh, good on you.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yep.
It's very good.
Thank you very much, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good on you.
And no
side
effects.
All 3 of us. Oh, no, have you got your second one, Ange?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, all 3 of us are fully vaccinated. Look at that. There's no COVID going around here. We're so COVID-free, it's not funny.
I feel safer, and I feel proud of myself.
Yeah, of course you should.
Yeah, and I convinced my husband.
Yeah.
Because he wanted the Pfizer. I said, you're not going to get it. It's only for the young ones.
The first time in history that people have gone, oh, I don't want that brand of vaccine, I want brand of it.
You know what, mate?
Just crazy.
I don't care.
Get the goddamn thing.
I don't care. I have no side effects. I feel fit as anything.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, good on you.
Okay, you have a good night.
Thanks, Adele. Bye.
Bye.
They better put Sam Pal Pepper in the team, too. They better pick him, because we want him in.
Has he not been in?
He's been, no, he's been dropped, not because of injury, just he was dropped and he became the medical sub. And then last game he was subbed on and kicked 2 goals in the last dying minutes of the game. Ordered when he ran on because we miss Sam Powell-Pepper. He's a crowd favourite.
Okay. So because he's got a good name?
That's because he's got a shiny bald head and we can see him and we know his name. We can pick him out of the crowd. So, that's Powell-Pepper. Yeah. Okay. All right. So Nadia Bartel, people are dropping her from sponsorship.
Dear.
Poor Nadia. Just realised why she has that horrible pout on her mouth all the time, because she's so busy snorting all that stuff up her nose. Makes her pout. I made that up all by myself.
You did. I noticed that.
She's been dropped by another brand. Apart from the fine for having friends over when you're not supposed to. Hair House Australia has, because she's basically an influencer who makes money out of going online and this is a good product. Use this one, everybody.
Who filmed it?
One of her idiot mates. And then accidentally put it online.
Accidentally.
When you're snorting coke, well, you see, it may not have been cocaine. It might have been glucose. They use in movies. You know, when you see someone snorting a line of white powder, they use glucose.
Look her up.
Yeah. Okay. But she went on, she's apologised and everything. So maybe it wasn't glucose after all. Maybe it was something else. She said, I apologise for my actions. I'm embarrassed and remorseful. Well, you wouldn't be embarrassed and remorseful if it was glucose, would you?
No.
I've let you all down by my actions. Well, glucose wouldn't do that. I take maybe too much sugar intake is irresponsible. I take full responsibility. I'm committed to taking all necessary steps to ensure I make better choices in the future. Yeah. First one is making sure idiot friends don't video you while you're snorting coke. Hey, Nadia. And putting it online.
Who is she married to, a footballer or something?
Yeah, Jimmy Bartel.
Right.
It's funny, isn't it? Coincidental they had the same last name. She's got 556,000 Instagram followers. I don't know why. Someone else dropped her as well.
Now she's got 565.
Yeah. JS Health. It's a vitamin company. They dropped her for illicit behaviour.
They don't like the glucose, do they?
No, they hate glucose. As again, this sugar, because diabetes is a real problem and too much sugar is bad for you. So they dropped her. As a result of Nadia's actions, we've removed all affiliation with Nadia as an ambassador. Oh, that's Hair House.
I suppose they had no choice.
Australian Vitamin Company. No, they have a choice. Whether they thought it was going to hurt their product, they just thought maybe it will, so... Australian Vitamin Company, JS Health, announced over the weekend they're dumping the former WAG for her behaviour. We are a health brand, and we're very serious about aligning with individuals who share the same values. You're pretty naive of you to think that all these people are just wonderful, clean living souls. Guess what? Most of them aren't. I have no proof of that. I'm just going by being out there and seeing people behind closed doors. Behind
closed
doors. That's all right. Don't be silly.
I got scared then.
I truly wish this strength and peace during this time. What? Oh, this was from someone from that company, JS Health. I truly wish this individual, I don't think they even know her name, strength and peace during this time. And although I do not condone what happened, I'm a believer that humans make mistakes, and when who wishes to beat anyone when they're down, we just don't want to give our money. Nice one. Nice one.
Oopsies.
Meaning, don't hate us for dropping Nadia. Keep buying our products, but we don't want to be with Nadia anymore. See, a smart company would say, well, listen, the is going to forget this, and she'll still influence, because she will. No one gives a toss.
No.
Whether she's snorting glucose or not.
Because if you want the product, you want the product.
Yeah. Some of these companies don't think it through. They just drop them straight away because they think it'll be better for them if they do. That's weird.
Yeah, but I think they jump ahead because they get so much flack from people. I remember when they changed Cheers to Coon to Cheers, people were like, I'm not going to buy the product anymore.
Yeah, now they are.
Of course you will.
Of course you will. I did.
Like,
straight away. It's the same cheese.
Yeah.
So silly.
Doesn't affect your life, does it? Jeez.
And Kraft Cheddar, I still buy that too if it's got a different name.
What's it called now? Easy Cheese. No. Did I just make that up?
Easy Cheese. Easy cheese. I don't know, but I'm going to call it easy cheese from now on.
Where that came from? Dairy Leah. Or
you
something.
Should be
Leah.
Dairy Leah.
Something like that.
Aleah. You should be a marketing guru. Just come up with names. We need a new name for our product. Just go and throw it by Angie. She'll and distract her suddenly. She'll come out with something. Easy cheese. Easy cheese. Yeah, it's not Meadow Lee. It's not
Dairy Lee or something. Isn't it? Yeah.
Not Dairy Lee.
Something Lee.
The other Lee.
Oh gosh.
Oh God, look it up. Just put in Kraft cheddar.
Kraft cheese in a box.
Kraft cheddar in a box. Yeah.
Dairy Lee. Yeah.
Dairy Lee
cheddar.
Which doesn't sound the same.
Yeah.
Dairy Lee cheddar. It's the best cheese in the world.
I still haven't bought any yet.
You won't find it in the fridge. It's always it's on the shelves. Yeah. We should break and come back with Behind Closed Doors and make fun of you and Michael. What do you think?
Home now.
Oh, you have to stay and listen. That's your punishment for saying easy cheese. We'll be back after these words.
John Blake, weeknights from 7 p.m. on Adelaide's 5AA.
So there's a little thing we do for people who don't know. It's called Behind Closed Doors, and it's where we make fun of people who work here. Two of the people who work here do a weekend breakfast show called Weekend Breakfast with Michael and Angie.
And when we get behind
5AA Weekend Breakfast with Mike Keelan and Angie McBride.
Yeah, that's them, yeah.
5 minutes past 6 o'clock, 82230000, here till 9. Starting off with a lot of this morning, and Michael Keelan's here too. Good morning, Michael.
Right. Good morning, Angie. How are you?
I'm good, Michael, and pretty soon we'll be crossing to senior forecaster Vince Rollins at the Bureau of Meteorology.
Right. Is that the same as the Bureau of Meteorology? Or
I think it is, Michael.
So that's just one of the many mispronunciations we're liable to hear on the show this morning.
That's right, and I'm sure we'll cop a bit of slack for that too.
We sure will. That the expression being cop a bit of flack, not slack.
But copping slack, that's the same as flack, isn't it?
No.
Oh. And this morning, watch out too, if you run around.
Oh, yes.
Because we'll try our best to put you out of business.
That's right.
Even if you're still in business, we're likely to come on the air and tell everybody that you've closed.
That's right. You've got to understand, this show is a bit like playing Russian roulette, isn't it?
It's like Paul's restaurant that used to be a good one, didn't it, in Gooja Street?
Yeah, isn't that there anymore?
No, Paul's closed down a few years ago now.
Right, really, I didn't know that, but there are plenty of terrific restaurants in Adelaide, and we're very lucky when it comes to restaurants, seafood restaurants in South Australia.
Actually, Michael, we've just been told that Paul's is still going.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, but it's on the parade at Norwood.
Right. So what was the one in Gooja Street?
I don't know. Maybe that was Paul's as well, Michael. We could just say that they're all closed, and if they don't ring us to let us know, then we'll leave them closed.
That might not be for their business, though, if they're still open.
No. Now, apparently, Stanley's Fish Cafe on Gooja Street that's closed.
Oh, right, yep. I remember Stanley's, yep.
And Paul's Seafood is still there.
But Paul's, that was on the parade at Norwood.
Well, there's a Paul's Seafood there as well.
Right. Gosh, I tell you what, Russian roulette's not as confusing as this, is it?
No, it's not. It's a lot less complicated.
Right. Perhaps it'd be better, Angie, if you and I didn't speculate on what restaurants are closed, just in case they're still open.
That might be an idea, Michael.
Angie, if you don't know that it's closed, someone got on the air on another radio station and said, oh, yes,
no, there was
5AA's not broadcasting anymore.
No, there was one on Gooja Street that closed.
Yeah, Stanley's.
Where
but not Paul's, because Paul's are still going.
Because people were sending texts through saying it is closed, it isn't closed.
Because you'll get a lot of store owners not as friendly as people at Paul's, and they'll say, oi, you got on the air and said we're closed.
I've never been, anyway.
It doesn't matter. And it's copping a lot of flack too, not copping a lot of slack. If you cop some slack, I would have thought it means it's a good thing. Copping slack. And for anyone who thinks I make this stuff up, listen closely to this.
But let's cross to the Bureau and find out exactly how much rain we did get overnight. Vince Rowlands, senior forecaster, Bureau of Meteorology. Good morning.
It's the Bureau of Meteorology. Bureau of Meteorology. That's the Bureau. That's the Bureau of Pork.
That was an accident.
It's the Bureau of Pork, Lamb, and Beef. It's a meat trilogy.
Oh gosh.
Bureau of Meteorology.
I just got it wrong. I
know you got it wrong.
Well, and then I didn't want to correct myself because I just didn't know where I stop it.
If I'd said meat trilogy, I would have definitely corrected myself.
So it's just a new thing. We're breaking down behind closed doors. It's just behind the scenes behind closed doors.
We're breaking it down so much. I want to hear you say meat trilogy again. To stop laughing, we'll miss it.
But let's cross to the Bureau and find out exactly how much rain we did get overnight. Vince Rowlands, senior forecaster, Bureau of Meteorology.
Meteorology. Bureau of Meteorology.
I can't even make a mistake, can I?
No.
I picked it.
Of course not. Don't find me coming in and making mistakes.
No, never.
Bureau of Meteorology. I reckon if you keep saying the Bureau of Meteorology, you'll cop a lot of slack for that.
Meteorology.
Meteorology. Meteorology.
What?
Meteorology.
Bureau of Meteorology.
That's right.
Is that right? Okay.
Correct. Meteor and then ology. Okay.
Just from the weather. That's what I'm going to say from now on.
Weather Bureau. Just say Weather Bureau.
I like to get the correct.
Vince Rowlands from the Weather Bureau.
I like to try and get them correct.
I love it. Love it to death. It's a great show. Tune in, you hear all sorts of stuff, like Russian roulette.
Yeah, people are just tuning in just to send you stuff, aren't they?
Yeah,
that's fine.
I heard you mention me.
Get a book.
I heard one of your callers mention me.
About me saying slack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's another one for Blakey, she said. That's good. I'm writing it all down. Don't you worry. Some people too email and tell me stuff.
Oh, dear.
I love it. The Top Gun 2 has been delayed again, so anyone looking forward to Top Gun 2...
why is that being delayed?
Because of...
Oh, don't say COVID. I will not take that as an excuse anymore.
Oh, really? We're over the COVID excuse. Worldwide deadly pandemic is no longer a valid excuse. So just stop it already, will you, please? How dare you? So is Mission Impossible 7. 7.
Oh.
7. I didn't realise there was that many.
Watched them all through before.
Top Gun 2 was initially slated. I hated the first Top Gun. Everyone's fantastic.
No,
I just can't
it's a bit porn, really, isn't it?
Porn?
For me.
Really? I'd rather watch porn than Top Gun. It was initially slated for November release, the second one. Now it's going to be May next year. And Mission Impossible 7, September next year.
Dearie me.
The studio has also postponed Jackass Forever, but then no one cares about Jackass Forever, probably. Oh, maybe they do.
I think that's
it must still
following.
Be. Yeah, I think it probably has. You're right. I take that back unreservedly. Bond is that's also moved up.
That's been
the James Bond
forever.
Has been dead forever. James Bond been dead since Goldfinger. November 11 for that one. Well, it doesn't say. Paramount's made a crushing announcement. Fans eagerly awaiting the sequel to the Tom Cruise blockbuster. Yeah, it is because of COVID. So there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
But I thought people in the States were going to theatres and stuff again.
Oh, who knows? I don't know.
Why would COVID... Is it... I don't understand. I think they filmed it, haven't they? Have they stopped filming?
I think they have. Top Gun, for sure.
Yeah, that's the one I mean, Top Gun.
Yeah.
Oh, so they've finished filming.
That's the one you mean. That's the one.
That's the one. That's the one I mean. Yes, absolutely. So, you're the only other person on the planet that I've met. Yes, all right, I said person, but that's a slip of the tongue, and don't pick people up for slips of the tongue.
Well, meteorology was a slip of the tongue.
Oh, yeah, but it was a big one.
What were you going to say? I'm the only person that what?
Only person that doesn't correct me when I make a mistake? No. That isn't too excited about Top Gun because the first one wasn't that good.
Yeah.
No, it was all right, but geez. And that horrible song that came from it, and Kelly McGillis. It's the only time we ever saw her on a screen. She didn't do another thing.
I was more excited by the second or the third or the fourth, whatever, Ghostbusters with all the girls in it.
Oh, no, that was a dead loss.
No, I liked that.
Didn't like that much. Didn't like that Ocean's 8 either with the girls. It was horrible too.
Didn't mind that.
Okay. Not because it was girls, just because it wasn't a very good movie, I didn't think. I got all excited when I saw that Seinfeld was coming to Netflix, the entire 9 seasons, but then it said that Stan had them before and so did Foxtel, so that's not exciting. Why would Netflix be excited about that?
I don't know.
If Foxtel and Stan have already had them.
Well, but what if you don't have Stan or Foxtel? Then that's exciting.
Oh, suppose so. Silly me. I tried to watch the more recent series of Will and Grace the other night. It's just so horrible.
Oh no, I loved it.
Did you?
Yeah, I love
the new remake.
Yes.
I thought it was just horrible.
Oh, it was, no.
They all looked old and awful, and Grace wasn't nice anymore. She was just horrible.
Oh,
and it wasn't funny, and
love it.
the audience sounded like they were a million miles away. It wasn't produced properly, whereas the audience in the first series sounded like they were right there. It sounded like canned laughter. I don't think it was, but it sounded like it.
Oh no, I loved it.
Oh, I hated it.
Now.
Couldn't get a laugh out of it.
Oh, I no.
So I went back and watched some of the originals. And they were funny. So funny.
I've got them all on DVD.
Yeah, so have I.
In a special Will and Grace bag.
But who uses that old technology? DVD.
No, my DVD's player's not working.
I've just spent a whole bunch of time transferring DVDs to digital files, so I can just plug a flash drive in the back of my television and watching it that way, because who can be bothered dragging out a DVD, opening up the DVD player, which these days is not even plugged in, so you've got to get around the back of the thing and play. Oh,
mine is plugged in, but it just doesn't work.
Okay. Stick them all on a...
Do you do that in real time?
No, you need a DVD player, but no, not in real time.
I've got a DVD player.
You need a transcoder.
Doesn't work.
Yeah.
Transcoder! Sorry.
Transcoder. I don't know what song I'm doing, but all right, we're going to go. We're going to get the hell out of here.
Oh, we do.
Matthew Keneally. Matthew Pantelis is coming up. He's got Tom Keneally on. Tom Keneally, the famous author who used to be called Thomas Keneally.
Yes.
He wrote Schindler's Ark, which was made into a movie called Schindler's List. So Thomas Keneally's on with Matthew Pantelis, who is next. Angie, have a good night.
You too.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.